Hello, welcome to the Principles Estimating presentation. My name is Emmanuel Amo. Today, we focus on identifying labor costs and how to calculate them manually. Let's get started. When providing a cost estimate in the printing industry, it's important to consider material costs such as paper, ink, etc., machine usage, labor costs, and overhead expenses for an accurate estimation. As you can see on the screen, the labor cost involves wages, benefits, taxes for printed related employees, and indirect labor costs also cover overhead expenses. These are rent, utilities, and these are what you need to input into your calculations. Now let's watch how you can assign the cost to various aspects of a printing project. In my last presentation, I focused on paper calculation. Today, we will focus on assigning costs to production time. We must do that. Many print businesses do not assign time to projects, and that is a huge mistake. Not capturing time-related costs can lead to inaccurate quotes, missed opportunities, production delays, unhappy customers, and reduced profit margins. Capturing time-related costs ensures accurate estimates, proper resource allocation, and timely responses benefit benefiting the business in the long run. So now let's start with our calculation. That is calculating print production costs. What is print production? Print production includes tasks like machine setting up or make ready, changing plates, printers operation of equipment, bindery setup, pre-press tasks such as graphic design, proofing, pre-writing, CTP, quality control, and others. To calculate this production time in hours or minutes or whatever, follow the steps below. Now, we are looking at a request that we have received, and here is it. You are to estimate for a 128-page A4 full color magazine. The maximum sheet size is 25.5 by 19.5 inches. I presume this is a speed master. It can be one color, two color, three colors, four colors, or whatever. But this is a full color work that we are doing. And the the run is 25,000. That is to print 25,000 copies. The press speed is 8,000 impressions an hour, and the make ready time is 0.30. Excuse me, I should have said 0.30 hours. Now let's take the first step in the calculation. So step one, determine the total time for make ready for 4 plates. This is a full color work. And so the number of make ready plates, that is the formula, is pages in the product. So this particular publication, we have 128 pages, and pages on one side of the sheet is 4. And so it means we are going to do 32 make readies for this particular work. So the second step is to calculate the make ready time. You see, time is being mentioned here. They say time is money, but many estimators do not assign time to their estimating cost. And that's a huge mistake. So the make ready time is equal to number of make readies times time for one make ready. So it's equal to 32 make readies times 0.30. Yeah. So that is the make ready time. Then the make ready time would now be 9.6 hours. I'm sorry I'm starting in the middle, but I've done a previous video in which I showed you how to do calculation from on this particular project or request from the number of sheets that you need to calculate for the run length and the hours involved. All those things have been done. So if you've not had that video, request for it and I'll send it to you uh, in the shortest possible time. Step 3 says calculate total press time. The total press time is equal to running time plus make ready time. You see, so the time of printing the thing when you are in full gear is the running time, and the make ready time is the setting up. All those things, the make ready time does not actually uh, give you a sale, but it is part of the production cost. So that equals to 100 hours plus 9.6 hours. That is the 100 hours is what we calculated last week or in the last video. So the total press time will be 109.6 hours. Now let's look at uh, the total production cost. It's 109.6 hours times hourly rate. The hourly rate is not shown because the hourly rate is not just something that you conjure in your mind. No, it is based on the evaluation that is done on the person doing the work, like maybe a printer, how he utilizes the equipment and the level you need to do a work study on the person and know whether the person is able to print number of sheets in an hour, and all those things are important. You also need to factor in his uh, other skills and his salary, times you go on vacation. All those things are calculated as part of the cost that we need to assign to the work that he does. More importantly, once he works on a particular machine, like a speed master or a bindery equipment, whatever it is, you need to create uh, a cost center for the person and all related costs, direct and indirect costs, overhead charges, and all those things assigned to the machine. And from there, you are able to get an hourly rate for the attendant or the printer. And so that is how uh, serious the whole thing is. And I'll engage you another time on the specific on those things. Okay. Move on to the next slide. So now, in the previous presentation, I suggested that you verify the accuracy of calculations for paper, ink, toner, binding material. Today, I implore you to consider the labor costs. In that case, you'll be considering the staff's time for artwork, machine setup, and printing tasks in every estimate to ensure productivity is measured accurately. Okay, so the earlier slides discuss paper calculations, including running time, impressions, and the necessary time for impressions. That one we covered it in the last video. And as I said, you may be missing, you will see that there's a gap because I've done that presentation already. If you seriously need it, you can request and I'll send that video to you. But today, we have addressed outstanding matters such as labor costs and overhead costs, encompassing indirect expenses like rent, utilities, administrative costs. Uh, in the upcoming presentations, we will address those ones that we have not done. That is administrative costs up in the upcoming presentations. We are still on tips for getting accurate estimates. Uh, right now, we are talking about our attention is on cost and labor details which are very, very, very crucial. So labor and running time calculations are the ones that will be working on or will be presenting in subsequent presentations. They will cover utilities, rent, and administrative expenses, etc., etc. And so, as we bring our presentation to a close, we hope you found this video beneficial. As digital marketing and print management specialists, we are here to serve. Don't hesitate to reach out, like, subscribe, and watch our previous video, Mastering Print Cost Estimates Successfully. Thank you.